Hi, everyone. I'm Christine Tulley, President and Executive Writing Coach at Defend and Publish, and welcome to episode 64, Defend and Publish Updates. I don't normally use podcast episodes to provide some updates on what's happening at Defend and Publish, but I thought I would take this episode to do so because we're about to move into some bigger changes that I think some of our community would be interested in hearing about. And also, if you're somebody new to the podcast, as I know that we've picked up a lot of new listeners lately, I'd love to hear some feedback on some of these ideas. So for anything that I'm going to share with you today, if there's anything that you would like to provide some comments on or feedback, or you have ideas for us, I would love to hear it. And I can be emailed at Christine@defendandpublish.com. And it's just Christine with the CH. So Christine@defendandpublish.com. I would love to hear any ideas for the website, podcast episodes, etc. So this is a crowdsourced episode. I just wanted to share a couple of different developments in the company at Defend and Publish, just because I know a lot of folks have been asking. One, I took over as president in September of 2021 from longtime owner and past president Beth Hewitt, who is still a coach and an executive senior writing coach with me at Defend and Publish. So Beth and I still work very closely together, and she's doing coaching for us right now. So, which is wonderful. So I have lots of mentoring and help. So I make sure that Defend and Publish is still going strong into the future. But a couple of new developments will happen as the company has grown. Many of you become our new coaching clients, or you're participating in some of our workshops or our webinars, and that's wonderful. But as we've grown, we need to do a couple of things a little bit differently. So I want to share some of these exciting new developments with you. So first of all, we are still offering one-on-one writing coaching with all of the coaches that you can find on our website. You can see our full list just looking at the coaches link on the website. So we have lots of new coaches that came aboard in the fall of 2021. Because business is growing quite a bit for academic writing coaching, we're very fortunate that we were able to hire on many of these experienced folks. And I just want to say a note about the coaching. If you are a new listener, all of our coaching, or all of our coaches, come from PhD backgrounds. Most are trained in writing studies specifically. Some are trained in linguistics or teaching English as a second language. And then we have a handful that are specialists in some area of methodology, or they work in another discipline with a focus on writing. So all of our coaches are PhD trained. Many of us have directed graduate programs, writing centers, graduate writing centers, and faculty development efforts. So you're in good hands if you come to us for one-on-one coaching, and that will remain the same. So anything that you're interested in pursuing on the coaching front, if you are looking for a writing coach, please reach out to me, Christine at Defend and Publish, or you can go to our website and scroll down to find a button to schedule a free consultation. And I'd be happy to set you up with somebody or with me. I also do writing coaching. So that's the first thing. A second development that it would be newer is that our website will be undergoing a new makeover. So it's been around for a while, and we love it, but we'd like to make it more functional for some of our new offerings. So I'm looking now for any and all suggestions about something that you would like to see on the website, but it's not currently there. So I know one of the things that we've talked a lot about is how to make sure that people who want to buy writing coaching hours can just do that directly from the website. That is something that is in progress. So I'm happy to hear more about that. Please share with me if that's something you're looking for. Others are looking for actual ways to work around in the website, where if you're looking for dissertation help, you can go in this one spot. And if you need help with writing a literature review, you can go in this other spot. And if you need help with just a straight up edit with documentation, we do that too. We also do project management for anybody that hasn't explored this in detail. Many writing coaching places do not. We do writing project management through, we can do custom builds of writing project charts for you. We can also do Asana boards or Trello boards based on whatever it is that you're looking for, and actually coach you on how to plan out a project so you can get it done efficiently. So this is great for textbook projects, big book projects, dissertations, of course, and more. So those are some of our offerings that will be on the new website once it's there. We're getting a new look, some color scheme. So hopefully you'll be excited to see that when you get a chance to check it out. And we are expecting a new launch no later than August 1st of 2022. So you can look forward to that. A few other things though that have been in the works that we've been doing for a while, and we've kind of found our stride with how some of these efforts are going. But we have been trying to offer a 3-hour workshop once a month or once every other month on a topic. And many of these topics come from our clients who are saying, I really need help with this. Or they're coming for people that help our clients in other capacities. So for example, as I record this in February of 2022, we're running a dissertation advisor workshop this week. So if you're a dissertation advisor and you have no idea how to help some of your students, or you just want some strategies to help those students that might be struggling with writing, that workshop would be something that you could attend. Also, or could have attended. We'll run it again, I promise. But that's the type of resources that we run workshops on. We also have one coming up on writing for the public by Jim Lang that will be in May of 2022. So this episode will be published as a podcast before that episode, or before that event. So please check that one out. You can sign up for it. It will be in the show notes. You can find all of our events on Eventbrite, and that link will also be in the show notes. So all of these things I'm talking about, you can check out there. Other things that we'll continue to do, I do like to offer free webinars now and then. I know many academics are cash strapped, so you're looking for free content. I totally understand that. So I'm also looking though for ideas for those free webinars. And if you're interested in doing a guest webinar for us, please let me know. We do pay a modest emphasis on modest honorarium. And we've brought in somebody like Sunny Winstead, who talked about doing writing and finding a research topic for healthcare research. So that was a well-attended webinar that we've put out there. But we're always looking for those. So if you're interested in doing that and want to do some presentation, please reach out to me an email. We will compensate you for your time. But I am looking to just try to mix it up with those. So we have lots of offerings for people that just want some free content once a week. And then finally, another area where we're doing, I would say some really unique things is that we are offering monthly writing groups that have a specific focus. So unlike other types of writing groups where you join and it might have sort of the generic, we need to get writing done kind of focus, and not generic in a bad way, but just it's not a specific type of writing group. All of these groups have a focus. So in February 22, we're running one currently for academic moms who are, needing to find time to write. In March, we're doing one on writing literature reviews. So we will continue to offer those. I'm calling them boost groups. So like a February writing boost, a March writing boost. So if you're interested in doing any of those groups, at the time this podcast is recorded, those are just $20 for 4 meetings plus all the templates. And that primarily goes to compensate the coach who runs those. But yes, so they're not $20 a session, $20 for all 4 of those hour-long sessions, plus the templates and the follow-up and support via email and extra coaching. So for example, in the academic moms group that I'm running right now, I always stay on after for a half hour to do some Q&A with participants and specific coaching. So it's a good way to get your feet wet with some of our coaching efforts if you want the help, but don't want to commit to one-on-one sessions. And so those boosts coming up, I'm always looking for topics. So if you have a good topic in mind, and you're like, I would love to have a group on this one thing. It could be on something technical. It could be on something project management oriented. It could be on in vivo. It could be on any, documentation software management like EndNote or Zotero or something like that. So if you've got ideas on that front, we would love to hear them. And then beyond that, if there's anything that you wish that somebody who knows about writing, who is PhD trained in writing could help you with, please don't hesitate to reach out. These are just some of our initial offerings. This doesn't mean this will be the only thing that we're running, but right now, all of those groups and efforts are pretty successful, and we're really enjoying the participation. So thanks to everybody who's listening to this podcast, because honestly, a lot of you are the people that are attending our webinars and our boosts and our workshops, but we're always looking to expand the content and make sure that we're teaching writing, because we are all, or most of us are writing teachers, and those of us who aren't are trained in the teaching of writing. We're trying to find a way to make writing fun and joyful, and also teach teach you the skills so you're able to do the writing on your own. So that's one of our goals for Defend and Publish, is to help you be able to do some of these things independently. And if you haven't learned some of these things in graduate school, this is a chance to come back and learn some of these things through, in an academic environment. So please let me know if you've got any feedback. Again, just email Christine at Defend and Publish. If you haven't followed us on Twitter to see our events, make sure that you do that, and check out this podcast. You might have stumbled across it, but we love subscribers. I'm not worried so much about getting like rankings for this podcast because we have a pretty dedicated following, but it's always nice just to know that we've got some extra listeners who might not have heard us before. So happy to hear from many of you, and we look forward to hearing some of your suggestions. Those are our updates as of February 2022. Thanks, everybody.